Hello, my name is Ethan, and welcome back to another episode of Path of Exile Settlers League 3.25. You need the clusters? T2. There we go. 26. Double corrupt. It's gone. Okay, so the weapon I can Essence of Horror. So this is for the AG Explode. I got attack speed, cold res, added cold, open prefix. That's pretty. Okay, slam the chest. Cold res. It's fine. Let's go make him. So yeah, the weapon I got Synthesis Implicit Explode 25%. And then I crafted it with an Essence of Horror. That's that charge mod on the suffix. I hit the attack speed, cold res, whatever. And I crafted this that flood mod. Physis Chaos. Hold up. Gravebind, no corruption, 29 chaos. I got the helmet I crafted with aberrant fossils. It's a 85 hunter dex helm, and went for nearby enemies have minus chaos res. And because I rolled it with aberrant, it was easy to hit the extra chaos res. And I crafted fire because I already have lightning here and cold. Have the cold on the weapon, yeah. And lightning here. And then this one was 85 Crusader dex base, and I new Syndicate Garb, Explode 26%. Rolled it with Reforged Fizz Harvest. Took like 2 to 3D. And then got the extra res, and I crafted a Void, LA Element, and Stun. You could also craft Chestplate Drops on Death, and then I got Void Walker with the Corruption of extra move speed. You could also get Suppress. And this could have Despair. But let's go. Weapon first. It's just a floating sword until... Did I put quality on it? I didn't. The weapon has no damage. It doesn't matter. I also got a new Spectre, so I replaced a Host Chieftain with the perfect Warlord that's here. You can see us all getting endurance charges. So he's doing Enduring Cry, sharing the endurance charges with everyone, and he's actually doing it enough to keep it up permanently as well, as long as he stays near you. And he also technically has vitality, but I already have vitality and mine's more, so I'm using it. If you take it off, you get less regen, so I'm still using it. But then yeah, I only replaced a Host Chieftain, so we have 2 Carnage Chieftains, the Dark Reaper, and then the perfect Warlord for endurance charges. And it's like 80C, so you don't have to get it, and you can keep the Host Chieftain, but this is pretty good. 2120. Fuck you. I already fired them all, dude. You know recombinating takes 350 or like 450,000 dust, right? Let's go again. 21. God! Shit! Fuck! 21, 23. Yes! On the last one, I don't have to re-level them. Thank you. Finally. Oh, and then my AG's Hungry Loop. I already had it in the starter build, but put it here. Increased AoE level 20, level 20 Void Manipulation, level 20 Withering Touch, and Minion Life. And then I used Omen of Blanching to make this a white socket, and then I consumed it by putting them in the ring, then leveling them up. So I leveled them up in my offhand, skipped them at level 20, then put them in and leveled them up, and they get consumed easy. My other big change for the build is this Timeless Jewel, and so I got a Timeless Jewel that commemorates Caspiro, so it gives you this note keystone. So instead of Pain Attunement, I have Supreme Ostentation. This ignores attribute requirements, so I don't need Dex and Strength anymore, as a simple example. So then I'm able to get my gear a lot easier, resistances, etc., because they're suffixes. Also, I can change all these int nodes to Rungakuri Turtle to get reduced extra crit from extra damage from crit strikes. And also, this Timeless Jewel can give you notables like minion damage. There's also minion life 80%. And so I'll show you guys how to actually find your own Timeless Jewel using POB. There's a Timeless Jewel finder, and I'll help you do that. I have an old video, but this is a new one. And I'll help you guys find your own. Alright, so this is POB, and what we're going to do is first get this jewel, take the Pain Attunement, and what we're going to do is click this Find Timeless Jewel. So, finding Timeless Jewel, you can change it to Jewel Type, Elegant Hubris, Conquer, Supreme Ostentation, Pain Attunement is good, Filter Nodes is an option, and then I'll show you something. So basically, what filter node does is it's gonna actually search only for the ones you actually take. So like if I do that, Deep Wisdom, the reason I would path this Deep Wisdom is because, well, I actually we take this, we path through it for our tree, and then these 3-pointers are the ones you actually have to invest in, like extra points or an anointment or whatever. And so the way I would normally do it is just select all of this and try to find. Okay, so I'll just show you first. Let's say I wanted to find exactly similar to what I had. So Minion Slumlord is the primary node, and then fallback nodes. I'm gonna do Axiom Warden, but instead I'm going to lower the primary weight of the node to 0.51, and we're going to put it here. And so then when you search, it actually shows you, and you can also see what nodes they're on. So the first one doesn't have a Deep Wisdom, so I don't really want it, but the next one does. But now the actual reality is that these are just ones that actually exist, but you have to find them on trade. So you can copy this trade URL and then you can look them up, and you can then also check them in the POB after to see that they're actually what you want. So I'll give you an example here. Okay, so here we have the browser. So I got I searched, I copy pasted that trade URL, and I did this. And then the first one is 1D, 106,980. So now we can go back and you can actually check what this one is. And hover it, and you could even click it twice to input it into the POB. It's an actual item that you can now check, and so you can see what it does. Another way is, like I say, technically, if you decided you weren't going to anoint this, you don't want these 4-pointers, because it's too many points to path yourself. So now I'll just show you a simple one where we only look for these. Search, and then you can copy the trade URL, and then I'll do the next step. $67,180. Let's check it out. Nope, no Deep Wisdom. But when you actually use all the nodes, you're more likely to actually find good ones that are cheap. That's the main reason. Like, it had 80 minion life on this one, so you could anoint it. Here's 2. So this would be a bad example because you wouldn't anoint 2. And this one. Holy moly, it was every single faraway node. But that's how I would do it. And then I kept going through them, so I would do like, so the normal, and then I would do search, and then when you want to do the next one, after doing the first 10, you click it again, and it'll do the next 10, and it shows you which ones, and so I'll show you the search too. Just for fun. A 50C, 55C, 100C, and so in these cases, 70,000, 580 is no Deep Wisdom. We got the 83,520, no Deep Wisdom. 2,500, no Deep Wisdom. Rest in peace. It could be that people are already buying these, so let's check the next grouping. this. 84C, 61, 840, and 125. Let's check. Nope. And nope. But this is how I would do it. And then like technically you could also just have it where you search for you just filter deep wisdom and the nodes you actually want, but then you can anoint these far ones and it's similar. Yeah. So then you can get a cheaper jewel. Alright, so then because of the timeless jewel, I was able to re-gear because I don't need attributes. So I was able to just go for res gloves and boots and helmet and stuff. I don't need attributes anymore. So technically there's still strength on the chest that I don't need, but anyways, just went chaos res glove with pretty good armor. The move speed boot with life and chaos res and reses. This was like 50C, 40C. The helmet was 1D with an open prefix. I could craft one zombie if I get the craft. I haven't got the craft from the Veils yet. Pretty unlucky, but Giga resistances, so I'm overcapped. So I can actually take the altar mod of deleting my cold and lightning res because I'm doing the blue altars. And then I hit this amulet, or I bought it for 30C, a +2. You get this from Reflecting Mist in T16s. It's Calandra League Bank. It's the having two versions of an Ami. One is plus and the other one's negative, and then the guy picked the +2. So minus 29 fire res though, and reduced cast speed, rest in peace, but I get +2, easy clap. And then you could technically use a replica Dragonfang's Flight for +3 zombie. And then yeah, I don't need the strength of the chest, but the chest is still good. And I could use a doppelganger, but haven't 6 linked it yet. That was the main reason. And then yeah, I was able to wear the hungry loop without hitting the extra chaos resin attributes through the ring. And then I got a new belt where it was Giga Resistances, Armor, Open Prefix, and this was like also like 50C. A lot of cheap items for trade because I'm assuming a lot of people are getting stuff from shipping and ROG and their crafting stuff and upgrading their build and moving past, like they're selling their upgrades basically. And so trickle down effect. Thank you to my Patreon and YouTube members who support the channel. Rico549, Joe No Mercy, David, Stephen, Hannes, Cynic, and Sanchin, and then Nicholas and White Wolf. Thank you guys so much. Bye!